Assalamualaikum all. Welcome back to your recorded lectures. This is your social studies teacher, Miss Fiza Aziz from the Smart School Sir Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Gulistane Johar campus. I'm sure you are taking care of yourselves and taking precautions. Hope you are enjoying all these sessions. So, students, we are going to study social studies today, and for this, you need to take out your SST books. Let's start a new chapter, which is Conserving Resources, chapter number 8. Conservation is the careful maintenance and upkeep of a natural resource to prevent it from disappearing. Conserve means to protect something from harm or destruction. We need some resources to stay alive. They make our lives better. As you know, students, the population of the world is increasing day by day. That's why the use of resources is also increasing. And someday, these resources may finish if we do not use them wisely. So, there is a need to conserve resources since many of them are limited. So, students, resources हमारे पास कौन कौन सी होती हैं? Natural resources, for example, water, air, forests, trees, etc. So these resources are limited and they are decreasing day by day. We need to conserve these resources because they are very useful for the human beings and they keep us alive. So here are the following ways how we can conserve our resources. Reduce, reuse and recycle. Cut down on what you throw away and try not to throw debris everywhere. Volunteer for cleanups in your community. Educate yourself and others the value of our natures. And most importantly, to save the water. Water is very important for our human beings and every living thing. The less water we use, the less wastewater that ends up in the ocean. Use paper bags instead of plastic bags. Plant trees as they provide food and oxygen, and trees are also very important for the human beings as they provide us oxygen as well as fruits and vegetables. They help save energy, clean the air, and maintain the climate. And also try to walk instead of using any vehicle. So, students, how to conserve resources? We can conserve resources by using less water, taking shorter showers, or turning off the tap while brushing your teeth can reduce waste. Turn off the lights when you are not in the room and recycle. Keep only one section of the lights on whenever possible because one light bulb uses 60 kilowatts of energy an hour. Close the doors when the air conditioner is on and decrease the amount of paper you print, and also try to print on both sides of the paper as this can save the paper. Try to save everything around you. Use only one towel to dry hands and throw trash in the trash can. Do not throw the trash everywhere. So students, as you all know that the food and water we consume, the air we breathe, and the shelter we make, all these things derive from the natural resources. So, we must take steps to conserve these resources, to protect these resources, and what we have to encourage the health and longevity of both planet and humankind. So, students, I believe that you all get my point, and from now on, you all try to protect or save the natural resources in our daily life, like water, electricity. So, beta, let's talk about the importance of trees. As we all know that trees help clean the air we breathe, filter the water we drink, and also provide habitat means shelter to over 80% of the world's population. Trees are vital. They are very important part of our life. As the biggest plants on the planet, they give us oxygen, store carbon, stabilize the soil, and give life to the world's wildlife. Trees also provide us with the materials for tools and shelter. So students, as you can see in this picture, here are some of the benefits that trees can give us. Trees remove carbon dioxide. Trees provide fruits and many different kinds of the vegetables. They provide medicine in form of herbs we receive from the trees, which are then processed to make the different medicines. Trees are also the shelters for the animals as well as for the human beings. They cool down our houses. Trees give us oxygen and reduce erosion. Trees also helps in preventing the flooding. So, it is important to save the trees in order to save our earth. Trees conserve energy and trees help prevent water pollution. Trees shield children from ultraviolet rays means trees can protect us all from the sun rays and trees prevent landslide. Conserving trees. So as you know that trees are very important for us and as I have told you in the previous slide the importance of trees. Let's talk about how we can save the trees. Cook food using gas or oil stoves. Students, most of the people cook food by using the wood. So we can save trees by using gas or oil stoves. Cut less number of trees and cut only when needed. Spray medicine on trees to save them from diseases and worms. Use metal and other materials to make doors instead of wood. Plant a lot of trees. So students, we can save trees by using other material like metal or steel to make doors or furnitures instead of using wood. And also, we can plant a lot of trees. Cut less number of trees and only cut trees when they are mostly needed. Most needed. The food and water we consume, the air we breathe, and the shelter we make, all these things derive from the natural resources. So we must take steps to conserve, to protect what we have to encourage the health and longevity of both the planet and humankind. So students, हम ट्रीज किस तरह सेव कर सकते हैं? खाना पकाते वक्त हम लकड़ियों को यूज़ ना करें बल्कि गैस और ऑयल स्टोव्स यूज़ करें. कम से कम ट्रीज़ काटें जब हमें बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत हो. मेडिसिन स्प्रे करें ट्रीज़ पे ताकि वो वर्म्स और मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म की डिजीज़ से वो प्रोटेक्ट रहें. मेटल या दूसरे मटेरियल्स को यूज़ करें. हमारे घरों में जो फर्नीचर्स हैं या डोर्स हैं उनको बनाने के लिए जो मटेरियल यूज़ हो रहे हैं वो वुड की जगह हम कोई और मटेरियल यूज़ करें. इन दिस वे वी कैन ऑल्सो कंजर्व आवर ट्रीज एंड ऑल्सो वी कैन सेव ट्रीज बाय प्लांटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ द ट्रीज. लेट्स मूव टू आवर नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. Students, let's find out what are the reasons the trees are decreasing day by day. Here are the following reasons. In areas where there is no gas, people cut trees and use it for wood to cook food. People cut trees but do not plant new ones. And we also cut trees to make roads and new cities. As the population is growing, we need more houses, and wood from the forests is used for the furniture and doors in houses. As you can see in your houses, most of the students note down in your home that the doors and your furniture mostly is made of the wood, and that wood came from the trees. In areas where there is no gas, people use wood for cooking, and over 40% of the forests cleaned are cut down to obtain land and meet needs of the agriculture and wood. Paper is also the reason why trees are decreasing. People cut trees to make paper from them, and forest fires is the major reason why trees are decreasing.